when I was younger, I was a very docile child. Like, nobody that knows me now would believe that.
Really?
Because, like, I mean, you know me well enough. A lot of people know me well enough. Like, hey, that guy's, it's a good time.
Yeah.
But when I was a kid, I was shy. I was quiet. You know what I mean? Probably the bullying and stuff. But so when I got to a certain age, and like probably from age, whatever age you are in first grade to about 8th grade, like I was just that kid who do people's homework. Like I got picked on, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So one day in 9th grade, like I was just like, nah, this ain't going down like this. You know what I mean? So I remember first day of high school, this dude, I'm standing in line, and I had my older sister there, but she wasn't there. For some reason, I couldn't find her this morning. This dude, I'm in line waiting for the breakfast, mostly the chocolate milk and the breakfast pizza, because that's heaven in high school.
Oh yeah,
you know
the square, octagon, kind of weird.
I don't know what you probably can't eat it now, but you know what I mean. It's too much. It's all gluten. But I was in line, and this dude cuts in front of me. You know what I mean? And I had like this montage of like all the times that like I got beat up as a kid, like just fly through my head in this split second. And then I was just like, not today, bro. Not today. So this guy's like one of those cholo dudes with like a little rat tail.
Mm-hmm.
So I reach up and I grab his little rat tail. And I'm like, hey, man. I was like, you can cut in front of them, but you're not going to cut in front of me. And he was like, que puto, what you want, blah, blah, blah. Unbeknownst to him, I didn't speak Spanish at the time. So like, okay,
yeah,
it's a kung fu movie because I need subtitles. So this dude pushes me, and I just remember being scared. I wanted to cry. I wanted to run. And I was like, you know what, man? Not today. Not today. And he pushed me onto these trays that we would get our stuff on.
Mm-hmm.
So I grab one and I turn around and I hit him with it. And then it was so fast. Like I just hit him with it, and then he fell. And then I didn't know what to do. Like, do I act like Muhammad Ali, stand over him all crazy, or like, what do I do? And I was just so scared, so I just walked away. And I got my breakfast. I sat down and I ate my breakfast.
He didn't retaliate.
Yeah, he didn't do nothing. And I was like, that's how it feels. Like, that's how this feels. But after that, I mean, I kind of just opened Pandora's box after that, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it was bad.
It's you're right. There's that moment when you realize like there's the freeze, fight, or flight thing.
Oh yeah.
And most people will freeze, and that's not even a bad thing. It's just what your body will do.
Mm-hmm.
Once you get past that, you start learning like the people that are acting like that, they're doing that because they froze at one point.
Exactly.
And they're trying to avoid it. And the best way to avoid a fight when you're that young is to act like you're willing to get into one. And so you would get a lot of guys that would do that, which is probably why he didn't retaliate.
Well, the hilarious part is that whole thing you just described,
Mm-hmm.
that was me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And most of the fights, also, I mean, what high school did you go to?
I went to Cruces and Oñate.
Okay, so I went to Gadsden.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And a lot of times I tell people, I remember when I got to college and I would tell people, yeah, I went to Gadsden. They're like, oh, are you okay?
Oh, you're like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you okay?
Yeah, are you okay? And I'm like, yeah, man, it's fine. I thought, that's the way high school was. But I realized most of the little skirmishes that I got into as a kid, I didn't want to.
Yeah.
But you can't, like, the second that guy pushes you, the other guy's going to push you. You know what I mean? And like, so exactly what you just said, I froze so much as a kid
Mm-hmm.
that when I got to high school, I wasn't about it. You know what I mean?
You'll be surprised.